This is a video where I'm going to be showing you my favourite makeup and some skincare that I've been using the last month. Some of it you'll see in action, some of it you won't. Skincare you're not going to see in action, so a few of my favourite things. Skin and Me, I'm still loving this. I'm on month 4 or 5. Works really well for me. Has made a huge difference to my skin and is worth it. If you feel like you need a real kickstart for your skin, it's a really good place to start, because then you can maintain the levels with other products if you don't like the price point. Hi British Summertime. It's my go-to sunscreen for my face at the moment. It's lovely, little goes a long way, gives good coverage. I have actually seen a reduction in my freckles since I started using it, so I'm always freckly, but in the summer obviously they get more defined, and that hasn't happened so much this year, so I'm crediting Pi Skincare with that. I also have been using and loving the Goldfadden MD Bright Eyes eye cream. It's very rare for me to say that I like an eye cream, but I feel like it has made a difference to my under eyes. I feel like it's lifted them a bit. I don't know whether that's because they're more hydrated or what. The dogs are now playing because I'm filming. Still loving this. I made myself, this is the Doterra Cheer. I made myself a rollerball for my wrist when I broke it. Here it is. So I stopped using Cheer quite so much because I've been using this rollerball. I've been using it all over my arm. This part of my bone has still got a crack in it, so I'm using it directly on there. But I started using Cheer again, and it is incredibly lovely and uplifting. So that's it. I think everything else you see in action. So this is the Rose Decadence palette from Mcgrath. I'd been looking at it for ages. It was in the sale, so I bought it. I really like it. The colour, the formulation of the eyeshadow is not the same as the formulation for her little Sublime palettes, which I love. It's slightly less punchy on the payoff, slightly less kind of, the Sublime palette's almost like a cream powder. These are definitely a powder, but I think for a lot of people that would make them actually easier to use because they don't pack such immediate punch. But I do really love these colours. They're particularly great for green eyes because they've got the purples and the oranges. I put a bit of black liquid liner on underneath. This is the Tropic Silk Gel Liner. Now this goes on easier than any liner I've ever used. It does just glide on. You can twist it up, and it has a little sharpener in the end. It's not the most long wearing liner, but it smudges beautifully as a kind of smudgy, smoky look. So this is warm brown. And if you wear a light colour eyeshadow and then do this as a smudgy, smoky eye, it's really pretty and wearable, and it does last pretty well. It just doesn't last fixed in one place all day. Also goes on the waterline. I'm also absolutely loving this cake mascara from Rowan, I think the brand is called, but I could be saying that wrong. It has got an accent on the E, R-O-E-N. I'm so used to mascaras that volumize but don't lengthen, and this kind of does the opposite. It lengthens without really volumizing too much, so it gives really long feathery lashes, which I love because I've got really short lashes, and would therefore be great for someone who wants to look like they've got something on but not loads. I've read some reviews saying they found this moved. I wore this throughout the recent hot weather in the UK and never found it moved at all. I'm really loving the Oblus blusher from Drunk Elephant. You only need a tiny bit, and it's got omega-3 fatty acids in it, and it's really pretty. Loved it for years, I'm still loving it. It's the Hourglass Diffused Light. I just love it for blending out the top of my liner, and as a finishing powder for my whole face. This is Diffuse Light in the ambient lighting powder, but they've got different colours. Now there's a couple of lip products I really like. This is the Ilia, it's called, I can't remember what it's called, Balmy Lip Gloss Tinted Lip Oil. Now this is in Only You. I got it in the Naturismo box, and it's very, very not there on me. Which I quite like, but they've got loads of different colours and I would really like to try them. They feel really beautiful on the lip. I've also really love the Eve Perez Fiesta lip colour. Again, it's from the Naturismo box. It's an olive oil based lip colour, and it goes on really beautifully. And it's kind of a really wearable grown up red with a slight pink tone, which makes it more wearable as far as I'm concerned. You don't see this in action, which is a shame because it is absolutely lovely. It's the Kjaer Weis, I don't know how you pronounce that. It's a sample of their blusher in, oh yeah, cream blush in Sun Touched. I might pop a bit on there. It's really pretty and it goes on beautifully. And again, it's a sample size, so I got it in a beauty box, and it's just been my go-to. I've only got the small size, but I would absolutely buy the full size. I think that's it. Everything else you're going to see in action. I'm going to have links somewhere, so if you want to have a further look at something, you can track it down. I often get asked when I buy stuff what I think of it or how it goes on, so I hope that helped. That's my current favourites. Have a lovely day.